Hi guys. Sorry for how I look, cause I just woke up. Okay, but there's something I want to share with you guys. Related to unrealized capital gain. The new bill they were talking about in United States government. Um, so the whole thing, it's 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 really bad for the economy because look, if you're gonna start taxing unrealized capital gains, it means a lot of people could get affected, and those people who get affected are very, very important for the economy. Um, because they were talking about the whole thing they were talking about is the people who are very, very rich on top, and it I mean, for normal people, it sounds really great because it doesn't affect them. But if you think about for those people who um, that actually has effect on the entrepreneurship of this country, who actually is the backbone of the economy and of this country that actually drives the economy that going, and it's basically is the backbone of democracy. You think about that, then it really has a more deeper effect on this bill's proposal, and it also expose how just stupid those politicians are. Let me give you an example why I think like that. let's say let's say you are a CEO of Tesla or Amazon or all these big tech companies. Most of your compensation is not from your salary, it's not from your bonus, it's from stocks, right? So um, for a tech company's CEO who are rich on paper get compensated by the stocks, right? For those people, they will have to sell overnight around 50% of their stock just in order to pay all these years, right? They've been working so hard, their tax. You think about that. You think what they gonna do, right? Like a lot of them basically, yes, they will pay the one-time tax, but for next year, they're not gonna do that anymore. They will ditch their United States passport and become a Russian or a Canadian because that's what they have to do, right? They can't work for nothing. And think about the people who are rich on paper and their their inheritance of the wealth from their grandparents' generation. Like maybe they own 10 buildings in New York City, but um, in real life they're not that rich because all those buildings needs a lot of money for maintenance and everything, and they probably have enough money to get by as part of the upper class. But if you if you think about the buildings they inherited, let's say the buildings are from 1950s, and all of those 10 buildings worth, let's say back then, $1 million, and now they have close to um, let's say $500 million, right? So this law, when it passed, it means they have to literally sell um, probably more than half of what they own, right? just to pay this year's tax. If they're not able to sell all of them, basically they have to file bankruptcy. It just it it boggles my mind, really, like how stupid the politicians are in United States, and these are the people who works on the top of the banking system, right? And that's why I want to share with all of you guys. Like I don't know. Like I feel like someone should talk about this on their YouTube channels. Like maybe they should even just make a YouTube channel talk about this, right? So because a lot of people are putting money in US because this is a good country and it's a good place to invest. But if they do this, I'm afraid United States is not gonna be the country to invest anymore, right? And imagine that the economy is gonna collapse, like it's gonna go south very quickly, right? So I feel like someone has to do the moral duty. Like one of the big YouTubers should talk about this 24/7 in order to not to make it happen, right? All right, thank you for watching. Have a nice day.